It's time for conversations. Who? What? How? Why?
Don't judge me until you know me. Don't underestimate me until you challenge me. And don't talk about me until you talk to me. Or better yet, mind your business and stop minding mine.
What will be today's conversation? Understanding viewpoints, educating, and stimulating discussions. It's time to connect to T-Horne, your host. It's time for conversations.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy T-Horne the Uncool, and this is Conversations with yours truly, T-Horne the Uncool. Y'all gotta forgive my energy right now, man. I am really excited about this episode. This is episode 4. We are a month in and we going strong, breaking records, catching ears, catching hearts and all that stuff. We're doing a lot of good stuff with this podcast. A lot of people being impacted, and I love it. I love it so much. But the reason I'm so excited is because today we're talking about hip hop. And if you know me, T-Horne the Uncool, you know I love me some hip hop. Being a rapper myself, going from Christian to conscious and positive and everything, I've seen hip hop from different sides and everything. But one thing I know for sure is that everything all nice and breezy when it comes to hip hop. There's a lot of negatives to it, and there's a lot of positives too. But guess what? We're going to talk about it today. And today I got some awesome guests from Duval County who are like hip hop royalty around in the city. You know what I'm saying? I got, my boy D-Staff, my boy Mal Jones, I got my boy Swords, you know what I'm saying? And you know who else may pop up? You never may know. So let's bring the guest on right now so we can acknowledge this hip hop royalty real quick. You feel me? Let's go ahead and knock it out. What's up, y'all boys? How y'all doing?
What's good?
What they do, fellas?
All right, so we got Mal Jones, we got D-Staff, and we got Swords. So at the end of the show, we're gonna wrap it up, and we're gonna talk about everything I got going on, events, y'all music, y'all want to share it. If y'all want people to record, or produce with y'all, and everything like that, a lot of stuff. We'll get into it. But right now, the topic at hand is the toxic and the healing sides of hip hop. With y'all being in the music game, whether you're rapping or making beats, producing, how do y'all feel about hip hop in general? Mal, you want to go first and give your insight on it, bro?
Hip hop in general, I mean, that's our culture. That was made in America, and all the a lot of the harsh things that America produces, hip hop personifies. You know what I'm saying? So that's always, to me, it's part of it's part of all of us. Even the people that don't do it, is a part of hip hop culture. Having fun, you know what I'm saying, is being about a DJ, the artist, the rapper, you know what I'm saying, the MC, and the people. Those things are interchangeable, but that core is what hip hop is to me, and is what a lot of the people that are in it that I know, feel like it's a part of them too. They grew up with it. It's their culture. It tells their stories, and they are relative to that culture. So that's what hip hop is to me.
Gotcha. What about you, Staff? Give me an insight.
Yeah, definitely. And from a core creation standpoint, I work with a lot of the artists, and every artist is not just an artist. These are people who come from all walks of life. It's a form of expression for the people I've dealt with. Good and bad. You connect to people's life. You connected with them. At least for me, being an engineer, first standpoint. So, it's just a form of expression for the struggle, or even in positive times. That's what we do. Hip hop is just our culture.
Got you. Swords. I know you.
Yeah, I would agree with with those two fellas, man. When it comes to culture, hip hop started off as hood culture, black culture. But now hip hop is American culture. I say that because when you look at videos or photos of any other country and they want to mimic an American, 9 times out of 10, they're mimicking something that they've seen on a TV screen from a hip hop artist. Even when you talk about from the way we dress to the way we speak, just like Maul said, you don't even necessarily have to be hip hop, quote unquote, but hip hop has permeated every facet of life as we know it. You can go to some places as banks or white churches, and they're using small hip hop terminology and language. So that means they've been affected somehow, some way.
Right.
So yeah, good, bad, right, wrong, indifferent. It's all culture.
Right. So let me break down why we having the topic we have today. So for those of you guys who know me personally, you know, I started rapping probably like in 2013, I'll say. Matter of fact, 2000, the staff over there laughing because staff know the first person I ever recorded with was him. He recorded my first song and everything. You know, me and staff go way back and everything. But I started doing Christian hip hop in 2013. And the reason I started doing Christian hip hop because I grew up heavy in the church, and I always had this thing about me of wanting to be positive and wanting to be against the status quo. Hence the name T-Horne the Uncool. You know what I'm saying? I never wanted to be like everybody else. I want to be staying in my own lane, be different, do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't give two craps about what everybody thought about it. This was my thing, my lane. I was going to do it regardless. You feel me? But the main reason for that is because of the stereotype associated with hip hop. You know what I'm saying? If you hear about hip hop today and us being rappers and stuff and, you know, working with music, we know there's more to it. But the main thing people are saying is all people talk about in hip hop are sex, money, drugs, killing, you know what I'm saying, degrading women, this and that. And I know for a fact that that's not all hip hop talks about. You know what I'm saying? I know that for a fact. But when you see with the career I have working with these kids and stuff like that, and you see the impact, the negative impact that's had on these kids, that it has on society, that it has on people of color. You know what I'm saying? It gets as great as hip hop is, it gets a lot of negative slack because of that. Because even though with me being a positive and conscious rapper now, I'm talking about life experience and stuff like that and everything. And I never been the type of dude to, you know, be in the club throwing money and, you know, shooting and selling drugs and all that stuff and everything. So to me, a person who's never experienced that, and people on the outside never experienced that, they automatically relate that to be a negative. But at the same time, it's like this, because I know people who rap and been through that kind of stuff, and rap about that kind of stuff, and though that outside world look at it as negative, they just rapping about their lives and trying to relate to people. So with that being said, and so I want to start with you, because I know you got a lot to say on the topic, the toxic side, the negativity of hip hop. Where do you feel like it stems from, and what do you feel like, you know, is the purpose behind it, if that makes sense?
I feel like it stems from life. Hip hop in itself is a reflection of life. Life is encompassed with negative encounters and positive encounters. From its inception, it was born out of the Force. And by the Force, what I mean is if you're a nerd and you're anywhere familiar with the Star Wars culture.
Bro, I was just going to ask you, bro. Like, you relate this to Star Wars, bro?
The Force is positive and it's negative.
Right.
It's not bad. It's about what you do with it. So as much as we try to use it as a positive tool, hip hop was born out of street shit or street stuff. Forgive me.
Now you good?
So we can we curse on here or?
Sir,
just for clarity.
Be comfortable yet respectful. That makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. So it's gonna shine a light on the positive and the negative. It becomes a problem when the balance is thrown off. And I feel like that's where this conversation comes into play. There's not enough of the positive stuff being highlighted. And why would it if it's not making money? And hip hop is about business and commodifying, right? Quote unquote, if we're talking about the actual business, because this is a music business. So even the most conscious or positive of hip hop artists understand that fact. They enter the industry knowing that it's an industry, and is regardless of whatever your approach is, your overall goal is to sell something and make money off of it.
Right.
So we can't leave that off of the table. That's motivation in itself. And I feel like that's where we ended up here. That's why we ended up here.
So 2 questions based off like the piggyback what you said. Don't really hear from D Staff and Maul. First thing, and don't judge me. No, I'm a nerd at heart. If you said hip hop was like the Force, you know me personally. Would I be a Jedi or I be a Sith Lord? Which one?
You'll be a Jedi, bro. Big Jedi. Big Jedi.
Big Jedi. Big Jedi. I speak on experience with you, man. You've been determined since the first time you landed in my studio. And I know you had your battles going between being a Christian artist as well as coming towards the industry. And that's tough because you wanted to express yourself on a broader lane, and life, you wanted to say things that you felt like you were confined for, and I respect you for going in those directions you went, but I don't want to get too far away from it. But second to what Schwartz was saying, yes, I think we lost it when the hip hop rose to the level of where you say you come at that point, do I want to be an industry artist or is it past the culture? And then yes, what's going to sell, and then you start to channel your career of what your goal is going to be. And you notice the artists that move forward in career, they get to a certain point where it becomes a bridge. They say, well, I want to be independent because they want to keep it true to their actual hip hop art form. A lot of people make that choice and say, you know what, the industry is not for me. They continue to do their music, and they, get with their real fans. They stay with their core fans, and they go ahead and do it. That's why I always love Texas and Houston, because they still have the CD shops. They still have the movement like that. You can still have that movement and still be productive. Most of those cats, you see, they went back home and still making that same amount of decent money. Monetizing their music. Everything's not like that, but I'm just speaking from experience in that level,
Got you. Ma, what about you, bro? What you feel about the negative impacts that hip hop is making?
It's like anything that somebody could perceive as negative, that is negative. Somebody could watch a series on TV that's violent and then go act like that person out in the street. Like they can never hear a song a day in their life, but see a movie and go act like the actor in the movie and kill somebody or whatever. So that, from my perception, hip hop has negative incantations, like anything that you can look at that has free will. You know what I'm saying? You can see anything that has free will. You're gonna have people that gravitate to this and people that gravitate to that. And what consumerism does and capitalism does, it appeals to this sensationalism and violence. If there's peace and tranquility over here, what is going to get the more eyes looking at it? If you look at it from that perspective, you automatically know that we don't have the money and we're not moving around what people like and what the culture is driven to be at any certain time, because hip hop is positive and negative, just like people are positive and negative. Your grandma might slap somebody in the right situation, but you see what I'm saying? What's happening in hip hop is really pushed by the people who control hip hop.
Okay, so guys, we got a question said from the viewers. Why is it important to make money as a rapper? You guys want to get some insight? I got my own comment about it, but I want to let you guys go first.
Why is it important?
Yeah, I mean it's pretty obvious, but
why is it not a
like yeah.
Baby gotta eat.
Why is it not a
we gotta eat like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, I've never liked the term, and it's used so widely. Y'all ever heard the term starving artist?
Yeah,
Like
Definitely.
people have made that term okay. It's not okay. We don't want to be starving.
Yeah.
We want to eat
Yeah.
like everybody else. We want to live
Come
like
on.
everybody else.
Come on.
I feel like if you a starving artist, maybe you should be doing something else.
As that.
Try something else.
You don't want to ruffle too many feathers there, brother.
Yeah, you like
If you can't materialize, something,
Right.
I
That's
don't
crazy.
think
I would agree, though. You might be in the wrong field if you can't produce nothing.
yeah, if you can't produce
You already
anything,
made the
monetize
choice in
anything.
your head that God gave you the gift to do it. So what you going?
Yeah. I think the catch is too, a lot of people that want to show their voice and express themselves. Some people don't have the connection to the business aspect, or they never get there. So once they get into the monetizing or making, that's a long phase. I've met people who I didn't know this till years of music.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Hey,
Making
Destiny
music,
Singleton.
just constantly making music.
Yeah. Destiny seems to say if you're a starving artist, apparently you're making me go back to the drawing board, apparently, and start from scratch.
Yeah, but that's not.
Even if you don't start from scratch, definitely revisit some stuff.
Yeah,
Right.
but
Go ahead, Mom.
that's not taking nothing away from an artist that is not getting paid off of his talent, because there's a jewel in that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's a point in the cloister that you must be at, and they're there.
You know, Mom, I'm gonna piggyback what you said just now. It was a point when I first started doing Christian hip hop, bro. And we got I think Moses can hop on too. Oh, it's gonna get crucial. We got Moses on here. Moses, what's up, man?
Yo, what's happening, fellas?
Comrade.
Yeah.
What it is?
So to back off what I just said, Moses, you just hop into the conversation, bro. But I used to be one of those artists where I felt like, you know what? I'm rapping. I got my mission. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no money. I don't need no play. I'm gonna go out here and do these free shows and do these events. I'm doing God's work. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But then I realized, you know what I'm saying, though God is spiritual, I will bless you in physical ways too. And you can't be so ignorant to the physical because you're so spiritual that you don't see the physical when it's coming. And when I realized the bills needed to be paid, and I needed to eat, and I had to take care of these kids, yeah, them free shows stopped real fast. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to talk about something Miles just said. Miles said it's if I could paraphrase, I'm not gonna hit it on the head, but the paraphrase, he was saying something amongst the realm of, people will relate stuff to negative and they'll relate stuff to positive. That's kind of the whole point of this podcast. As a human race, we already know, not until all y'all this and everybody who watched the show before they heard this, people always throw shade and negativity at stuff they don't understand. But they don't take the time to have the conversations or do the research or get the information to understand it. They always go by what stereotypes say or what the media say or what the status quo is saying. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like hip hop's the same way. You know what I'm saying? Especially with it being majority, colored, you know what I'm saying? Colored people. We already got a lot of negativity coming against us. So when we say, hey, this is our music, it's like it's automatically boom. Okay, that's their music. We already got negative insight or negative opinions when it comes to it anyway. So we automatically gonna make that negative without trying to listen to the music, without trying to understand the culture, without trying to go through all that. So it's already written off in a sense. Thankfully, that now, hip hop is getting this just due, but it still faces a lot of negativity. You know what I'm saying? It's looked like as the, how can I say this without sounding too facetious? It's looked at as the nigga music. This is called what it is. That's what it looks like as the nigga music. You know what I'm saying? Moses,
it's feeding the machine.
True. Moses, you ain't had no insight really yet. You want to give some insight on how you feel? Because we talk about right now, we're talking about the toxic sides and the toxic impacts of hip hop. You want to give any insight on that?
I think hip hop is well rounded enough where we gotta have something for everybody. And niggas need music too.
Come on.
The thugs need music too. You know what I'm saying? The toxic people need music too. So I ain't against none of that. It's just a matter of what you choose to listen to.
Top five, homie.
Yeah, whatever relate to your soul. So if this music not agreeing with your soul, turn it off.
Top five.
Hey,
it's that simple. And people like to throw hip hop into one pot, and really it's a whole plate. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole plate. We got some sides over here, got some vegan dishes over there. We got some candy. We got some meat. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds like a buffet to me. Talk about
it.
So we got it all. It just when you go to the buffet, it's all a matter of what you can't blame the buffet because you keep picking the nasty stuff out of there. You know what I'm saying? We know not to go to the corral and get the roast. That roast trash. You know?
Right.
It'll go over there and mess with some of that baked chicken or something. You know what I'm saying? Play it safe.
Yeah, it's all about what you choose. What you choose to eat.
To each his own. So
right.
You can't put it all, you know what I'm saying? You can't put boxes on wide open spaces like that. You know what I'm saying? So the toxic side needs to be there. It's as important as the conscious side. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
You gotta have that balance like that. You know?
So real quick, y'all. Shakira Cook just put up. I was trying to save it. I was trying to avoid it. I was trying to avoid this, but she brought it up. She said, "Let's question rap beef. Is it real or is it just a crazy hype? Basically, is it real or is it fake? Or are people just trying to get hype off it? Get what's the word these kids using today? Get clout off it. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to go into this, but y'all, I'm sorry. Ever since I heard that Chris Brown diss, oh my God, that Chris Brown diss. Listen, everybody got their opinions, but I'm just telling y'all. When Chris Brown dissed Quavo, that immediately shot that man up to my top 5 favorite rappers. I didn't know the man had it like that. I was sitting there.
Y'all know y'all heard Breezy on 106 about 5 years ago. He's been eating.
Breezy been rapping.
Been rapping.
Hey.
And the crazy thing is, I've been listening ever since the month of April started. All I've been hearing it's rap beef season. Everybody bringing rap beefs back, and it's cool because the competition is great. You know, you got the Kendrick and Drake and J. Cole and
but here's the thing: all of those rap beefs are connected. All of them. Every last one of them is connected.
Agreed.
So it's not like this sporadic rap beat popping off here and here and here. It's this group.
So let me ask y'all this, because Moses, I'm gonna call you out. So your social media feed, and I saw something. We talking about negativity and toxicity in hip hop, right? How I feel about what J. Cole did.
I feel like no, he went to. I mean, not me personally. I want all the smoke. You know what I'm saying? But on another note, I battle. I do this myself. It's 3 battlers up here. I know for sure. And a lot of us, you know what I'm saying? We out of that phase. You feel me?
Right.
Like we ain't on that no more. Like if somebody diss swords every day, somebody diss Maul every day. You know what I'm saying? Well, we gonna sit there and rap with all you dudes. You know what I'm saying? We can't. Sometimes you gotta say, "Hey, bro, you got it." Like I'm ignoring that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm with him. If that ain't where he at in life right now, I'm okay with him saying, "You know what? I'm not gonna let y'all
upset my peace." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all trying to put the battery in his back to go and do something that he don't really want to do. I'm okay with that. Now, part I ain't okay with is
here you go.
Hey, shut up in the first place. You know what I'm saying?
You say what now?
You got it, bro.
You shouldn't have said nothing in the first place.
You can't make the record, then erase it.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
But
then that's what I was
he
about to
already
say.
knew he was gonna do. He called it might delete
Might
later.
delete it. Might delete it later. Might delete later.
I mean, in the level he went in on, that was not a AI oopsed off in there. He went on head in, bro. Like you can't, there's levels to it. If you kicked a couple subliminals, maybe, but you was in your field, bro. You let it go, let it be in the universe. It's already out there anyway.
That's my thing. You don't went and kick the beehive and then say you don't want no smoke.
Yeah, man. You done already showed up to the fight and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, that's my problem too.
I want to say this though, because everybody has their like opinion, and I can hear it, and I feel the sentiment, but I still feel it's a calculated J. Cole move to something else. Now, I'm not saying that's good in the realm of rapping, because we're all competitive rapper. We come from that era, so there's rules with this. We all, you know what I'm saying? You
one is no apologizing.
Leave it at that. And you can't be scared to go in. You gotta just do you just gotta do what you feel. And you're never, he knows it and I know it, that we're not taking this back, okay? We're doing this because we're not taking this back. That's why we're actually doing it.
So what do you think, besides his personal issue, what do you think the other reason is that he retracted where he was at on it?
You know what?
I think it's all personal. Because it ain't like he can't rap. It ain't like, you know what I'm saying? Like Cole, the worst thing can happen is he go down swinging. Like he's J. Cole. Now, we're not gonna act like he's some bum. You know what I'm saying? Like even people gave Machine Gun Kelly props for going in at Eminem. He got destroyed, but it was like, you know what? Pat on the back. You know what I'm saying? You had some heart. Yeah, but I mean,
he got.
And the nigga didn't apologize.
That man started doing rock music after that.
Man alone.
That nigga
not apologize. 1 point.
So wait, let me say this. So being a former and sometimes still Christian rapper, positive rapper, constant rapper, whatever you want to call my lane or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a battle rapper, which is funny because Moses and Swords that see me at work, working with the kids and everything. They know when it comes to ranking and throwing shots, I can rock with the best. I be laying them kids out. You know what I'm saying? So rapping,
hey, you've been mad a couple times. I got proof.
There will make you change that.
I got proof.
Yeah, but you got proof.
Bro, you've been mad at a couple folks a couple times. You forget. See, that's the thing about the studio. You go to the studio and never know. I got proof.
He got stuff in the archives from my old days. We ain't talking about that. We ain't gonna talk about that.
But don't ever go against a nigga that got you on record.
With that being said, though, even though I can rank, I choose not to be a battle rapper because, like, first and foremost, my mission, my path, what I'm trying to do, it just ain't me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't me. And I can feel where J. Cole coming from, where it's like you trying to do a certain thing, you have a certain mission, a certain goal with your music, and you pull it out of that for some petty, some emotional stuff because everybody around you is like, bro, what you gonna do? You gonna let a nigga talk about you like that? You just gonna do this and everything like that? So you feel like you have to respond. You know what I'm saying?
But Cole is a head's head. We didn't have to tell him he had to respond. He knew he had to respond. So it was just a matter of when.
Exactly.
My issue is, for one, like I said, he apologized. For you to be who we know you to be at your heart. Two, this wasn't even no beef. This was tofu. You apologizing for what? At this point, you just being a super nice guy. So 50% of me want to believe that it's a chess move. Yep. I want to believe he got 100 clip in the ducked off somewhere. I really want to believe he got 100 clip ducked off somewhere. Right. Because even what he dropped was a light jab. We've heard harder verses from Cole over the years.
That's what I'm saying. I was thinking that too, but I have to go into that. But before we go deeper into that, because I want to get, I know these rap beats is crazy, and I know we want to talk about them and everything. But two things, gotta stay on topic, and the second thing is we got a question on the board, and that's a very good question. The question is, how are these guests qualified to speak on this topic? Give me some background. So with that being said, I'm gonna take some time and let all you give your background on your history, what you do in this net. Start with Ma. Ma, want to give your background first, bro?
How dare they ask that question?
Yeah, I mean, dude,
That's why.
Yeah, I don't think this needs to be. We can.
Only because, okay, let me hold up. Y'all not becoming my viewers now. Y'all not becoming my viewers like that. I understand. They don't know who y'all are.
I welcome that question.
They just don't know who y'all are. They want more insight. They want more information. They want to build a closer connection with you, Ma. That's all they want.
Oh, listen, that was a joke.
I know, right? I know.
So my name is Maul Jones. I've been an MC in Jacksonville since 1992. I started rapping here. I am originally from the Bronx, New York, the birthplace of hip hop, and my father was a jazz musician who raised me there until he passed away and my mother moved down to Florida, which I was raised at 10 years old. I was raised in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I moved from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and ended up in Jacksonville at 16. All throughout this point, and look.
I'm sorry, bro. It's time,
1992. Damn, that means qualified.
Yes, it does.
That's all that answers. You know what I'm saying? So I like a lot of people say, "Oh, you're a New York rapper or whatever," but I was standing in Fort Lauderdale and watched the Space Shuttle Challenger blow up over my head. All these things that have to do with Florida and hip hop and how I came up all culminated for me to be the first hip hop artist in Florida to ever be labeled a folk artist by the Division of Historical Resources and the Florida Folklife Program. I write educational programs for Title I schools in Jacksonville, Tallahassee, West Palm Beach, and these are hip hop based programs that go into the educational system, whether I'm working with an English teacher, a writing teacher, some college education, historical facts dealing around with like this conversation, hip hop culture. I've been around, doing this. So that's how I'm qualified to talk about it because I kind of grew up doing it. My brothers and sisters grew up doing it. My uncle grew up. My uncle's he's the first African dance artist in Buffalo, New York history to be a cultural ambassador of the arts. He went to Africa in the 60s and taught over there in a school that taught African dance. Her name is Catherine Dunham, and she's done a lot for African dance. The djembe drum, a lot of the drums, like a lot of my family was around that, and I grew up learning about that kind of stuff. And as hip hop culture emerged, I grew up in it, and I'm blessed enough to be able to affect it and influence it. Like, so I mean, that's how I'm qualified to be a part of it. Hulu Network just did a documentary on Jacksonville violence in hip hop culture, and followed me around for 3 days to talk about the culture of hip hop, why it has these violent incantations, and what I'm doing with the culture, which has been running a hip hop cipher outside downtown for the past 13 years at the Jacksonville Art Walk without any fights, without no cursing. So, you know, I can relate to it in a different way. Like Mo was saying, it's really all in what you paying attention to, because there's a need, there's a want for everything. But what does the culture drive us to, you know, to be focused on? You know, where are we all? Where's everybody looking? And the powers that be gonna push that in front of the most sensational thing, so you can look at it. Therefore, the dollars are being made. So,
I feel like nobody need to question Maul certifications anymore. I feel like we just got done talking to Russell Simmons. So yeah, I don't nobody need to question why Maul is qualified anymore.
Hey, that's me. Now you're gonna talk to some even more qualified people.
Right. Staff, go ahead and give me your qualifications, sir. Let them know what you're about, sir.
Well, look, basically from the creation aspect, I've been engineering for at least 15 plus years. I've been part of a lot of major products, a lot of major careers nationwide, from all of the East Coast all the way around to Texas. I could do name dropping and all that, but that's not important. But the reason why I'm qualified is because I've been involved in all levels of the creation, as well as being an artist myself in the phases of my career, as well as that. So, you know, I've seen a lot of things. I've been a lot of places at a lot of levels in the industry. So not necessarily the independent level as well as major level. So that's why I can speak to it.
Plus, he was the first artist to ever, but the first engineer to say to ever record a track for T-Horne the Uncools. Let's put that out there. No, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Moses, go ahead and give your qualifications, sir. What makes you qualified to be part of this conversation? And I see we get your sword. We lost swords, but hopefully we'll hop back on.
Yeah. So I started out as a spoken word artist. I used to rap when I was younger, but I never really, you know, it was just me writing on my paper. You know what I'm saying? Just never really going in the studio, never really recording nothing, just being a rapper to myself. And some kind of way I got into poetry, and I realized like the whole time I was rapping, I was really just doing poems. To this day, you can put any one of my poems to a beat and it sounds like a rap, you know. I started dibby-dabbing back into rap later on in life. So I'm not traditionally qualified as a rapper, but I am a lyricist. I am an artist. I can rap. Just it's not my bread and butter, but I know the game. I've been around the game. I studied the game. I am the game, and so I think poets and rappers are just first cousins, and you know, I'm invited to the barbecue.
I like that.
So, well,
Swords, go ahead, man. What qualifies you to be part of this conversation?
I'm a product of it. I'm a hip hop baby. Hip hop raised me first and foremost. I wasn't influenced by the culture. I became the culture over time. Born and raised here in Duval County. Been doing this for north of 15 years myself. Been at it for quite a while. I wear a lot of different hats musically. I do a lot of different things when it comes to rap shit. I'm rapping, period. Made a few waves, was blessed enough to make a few waves here in the city. Again, names, and there's no need in dropping a few names. It's a small Google search and you'll find a few answers. Or you could YouTube Swords, or just look around. But yeah, also was blessed enough to influence a few things culturally here in the city on a few different fronts. The street aspect of hip hop being one of them. So definitely being a product and being a walking, talking example of some of the things that we talking about. I'm the positive side and I am the negative side. So I feel like I'm well qualified to speak on this topic.
That's what's up. So, first of all, let me say this. All four of you on this podcast, man, I reached out to y'all for a reason because somebody I know personally and somebody I just seen the stuff that was happening in the city that y'all was doing and everything. So I just want to say I'm humble to have y'all on here because y'all really are a blessing to the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Even if I haven't talked to you in person, like Ma, I know me, you haven't. We had a little run-in at the art walk where, I hit the cypher and stuff like that and everything. But having you on here, staff, you was my first engineer, producer, Swords, and Moses. Moses, you don't even know. Moses, I actually seen you the first time years ago. You were spitting spoken word at FSCJ Kent campus, and we had a slight conversation, and that was like the first time I ever talked to you, something like that. Then we end up crossing paths here and there and everything. And so as you already know, we met what you're doing, the what you do for the kids and stuff like everything. I just really blessed to have. I feel like I got kings of hip hop, of Duval hip hop, on my podcast right now. So I thank y'all for being all this stuff like that. We got Vincent Taylor saying Swords is the best on the mic. The best? Listen, don't do that.
That's
don't do that. Yeah, a lot of competition on the podcast right now. I know Swords appreciate
that's big love, homie. That's big love. Hey, I'm gonna take that. Fuck that. I'm gonna take it. Fuck you, me.
We don't need no Duval. We don't have no Duval beef up here. You know what I'm saying? They said they know Marlon dropped the diss track to the Swords or something like that. You know what I'm saying? The Swords got a response.
Man, listen, I'm gonna keep. While we on here, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of history, right? I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of history. I was maybe 16, 17, right? Maul was part of a crew called East Unit, right? We was the babies on the block. Me and my crew, we was the babies on the block. Maul, we was looked up to Maul and Peyton. They was all on rest in peace to Peyton. They was all on the scene too. They was like all the OGs. At the time, we was 15, 16, the young niggas on the turf. Wasn't even supposed to be around. Right. We did a show with these niggas, right? We had a white boy that used to rap with us. He was battling these niggas after the show. Remember the show y'all did at the Milk Bar Mall? They battling the white boy, right? Him, Maul, and his partner Rafiq, they just double dutching the white boy. They double dutching. What? They double dutching. Ain't nobody from the squad jumped in, right? So I jumped in to help my nigga. Maul handed me my ass that night, bro. I'm talking about Maul. Maul handed me my ass that night. After that night, I went back in the lab, bro. I went back in the lab, and I'm gonna say this why I got the nigga on camera. That battle single-handedly produced the aggressive Swords that niggas know now, because I vowed that would never happen to me again.
Wow.
So that's how much influence hip-hop had on the city then. And at the time, the temperament was a little bit different. These ciphers was different. You damn near get shot in your ass and ran off the block for saying the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? It was a different time in the city with a different circle of rappers. You know what I mean? But while he was here, I had to give him his flowers and let him know that.
That's what's up.
Listen, bro. Listen, I remember that shit, right?
That was a fun night, bro. That was a fun night.
After that night, me and his crew, like this. Look.
Yeah, big shit. I think we earned their respect that night.
It was always,
and that wasn't our first time clashing. We battled these niggas on the radio station too.
Oh wow!
There was a videotape of that floating around somewhere. Bro. If I can find it, I'll produce it somewhere.
Planet Earth. I remember that shit.
This nigga said unidentified flying objects in the projects.
Yeah. So listen to this though. Y'all see how Swords and Maul, y'all done had rap beefs and this and that and everything. Look at the positive energy that came from it. Getting back to the topic,
it's nothing but love, because we both from Duval. We know what we've been through. We don't gotta question each other.
Right.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
come on.
Me, Swords, Mo, we already know the story. It's not like you can't tell none of us a story that we don't all know.
So question. With that being said, y'all know we is all Duval love and everything like that. We got that. But all rap beefs don't go like that. You know what I'm saying? Hence the whole thing about the toxicity of hip hop. You know, a lot of rap beefs end up, and everybody's watching the rap beefs going on now. But then in the back of their mind, they thinking like, is this junk go get serious because they throwing personal shots and this and that and everything at each other. You know what I'm saying? And you know, people have got killed in the past over rap beef. So we know in Duval with y'all it's all love, but y'all think it's ever gonna get to that point where people are starting to kill over rappers out there and everything?
It's big.
No, because that's not rap beef.
Explain.
That's something different. That's something different. That's not rap beef. No. It's rap beef, but it's not. It's right. Once people start dying, it ain't rap no more.
It's you absolutely right.
It's something different. You know what I'm saying? That whole culture is a whole nother conversation.
And you said
that's a whole nother can of worms. That's a whole nother can of worms.
It's another thing you said. You say like we know it's all love in Duval, when actually Duval got the worst rap beef scene.
Tell the truth.
Well, let me be honest. Young
boy, they rapping on each other's graves and all kinds of.
Right.
That's what he was talking about.
So, with that being said, so y'all know me. I've been in Christian hip hop for a long time, and then I stopped doing music for a long time and just stepping back into it as a positive conscious rapper. I don't keep up with all the new rappers I do, all stuff like that. Everything I know, I get from the kids in my school. That's how I find everything that's going on. With that being said, you know, I watch a lot of kids in my school, and because of the rappers, what's one of these rappers they talk about all the time? I'm just that name dropping. Fulio, one of them. Y'all know who that is? Fulio.
Yeah.
So I know he had a lot of negativity tied to him and stuff like that, and then a lot of other rappers was that and everything too. And now I see these kids in my school, and they talking about shooting and killing and this and that and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? We talking about toxicity of hip hop. Hip hop is cool. We know that hip hop has a lot of positive stuff in it. We'll get into it after. But when it comes to stuff like that, when it comes to the influence of the music, teaching people to kill, teaching people to do drugs, teaching people to treat their women like trash, teaching people to, you know, get money over everything. How do we feel about that though? You get what I'm saying? How do you address that?
I think you got to dial it back to what Maul said in the beginning. He was saying like the culture and people are tapped into it everywhere, right? So now we have social media and everything. So the machine, they want a piece of the machine. We're the biggest spenders. We're the biggest consumers. So, you know, what people do with their money and how they can utilize hip hop and the honesty in it is the change. You know, not saying honesty, but just the direction of what you can do with it. Businesses, as well as, you know, I don't want to get into the political agendas and what people say about that against black people and the whole nine. But, you know, that's where you get into that. You can't really judge it and put it in the box. You know, you can't do that. Second to the notion, you know, you can't. It just depends on how you run into it.
So, take this scenario. Me and my wife, right? Y'all know, I anybody who know me know I love the heck out of my wife. Y'all know I brag my wife all the time. So we have our little date nights, you know what I'm saying? And one of the places we like to go is the Real Tea. And you're a Jacksonville native, you know what the Real Tea is, you know what I'm saying? We go there for the reggae nights and the Fridays and all that stuff. It's a good time. But one night we will not go to is the hip hop night. And the reason being, it's crazy with me being a hip hop artist, you'll think, oh yeah, okay, T-Horne will be at the hip hop night and everything. But nah, because for some reason on a hip hop night, negativity is at its highest peak. That's when you got people coming there, you know, majority of times younger people, you know, being ignorant, trying to, you know, show out, be on some gangster ignorance. Not saying being gangster is ignorant, but I'm saying, you know, the difference between being gangster and some gangster ignorance. There's a difference between the two. You know what I'm saying? That's when the most fights happen. That's when the most drama happens and stuff like that. And it's crazy. Majority of that stuff happens on the hip hop nights and only hip hop nights because reggae doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? And Fridays, the old school joints that don't happen, but hip hop, there's always some crazy popping off. Mo, go ahead, Mo. I know you got something to say. Go ahead.
Nigga, we don't go to that shit either. We don't go
at all, nigga.
That's not hip hop at all, bro. Ain't nothing hip hop. That's just wild niggatry. Like that ain't. You're not playing with that on hip hop.
That was the highlight of the night.
Tell the truth, though.
That was the highlight of the night.
Tell the truth,
though. We already know. Not down there in that dungeon. Shit, We hang out outside. We'll hang out upstairs, but we ain't going down there in that dungeon. We already know down there since we was little, bro.
Hey, when I was back in the day battling swords, that's where we was all going down there.
Yeah, we was going
Yo, nigga, I spent my whole 20s and 30s in the mother. That's the only energy I would go for it. I'm from that energy. So I got a different relationship with it. So, but yeah, that's for me. That's
too old for that shit now.
That's where what Mo said come into play. Nigga, we don't go to that shit no more.
We're out of that.
I'm ducked the fuck off.
When you talking about the violence
but yeah, that's for me. That's nothing. Mo, you know, y'all niggas know that shit. That ain't nothing new.
Yeah,
it ain't nothing new.
We was wild down there when we were young. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Hold on.
Hello.
Ma was saying, so I want to hear what he was going to say real quick. Go ahead, Ma, real quick.
No, I was bouncing off what Swords was saying. That's nothing new. CBS, ABC flew down here last February to shoot a show on Hulu about all the gang violence and all the shooting down here. So they already knew. They're national television. And they heard about what's going on in Jacksonville. So, you know, they flew out here from California and did a show on that. But we grew up knowing about this.
Like, this Duval County, bro. Like, we went out expecting some stuff to pop off. You just prepared yourself for it.
Yeah, it's gentrified now. You lucky it's not back in the day. You lucky it's not in the past. It's kind of dwindled down. From my perspective, because I'm not in it.
Right.
But this has always been a long epidemic in Jacksonville. You know, this type of thing. And just so hip-hop culture, rap music is a vehicle now that you know, toxicity breeds off of, you know, and uses and utilizes. But is it hip-hop? No. It's rap beef. It's beefs that will go on, but the people are rapping.
So, right. We coming up on the hour, and Maul kind of answered the question his own way. But one more question before we go out into the hour and take a break and come back. Y'all talk about, you know, the violence. Talk about, you know, the people coming out, news knowing about us, doing documentaries about us and everything. Do y'all feel? And this, I just want an honest answer from everybody within the last 5 minutes. Do you guys feel with the negativity in the city or negativity in the world or the U.S. for that matter, when it comes to stuff like that, do you feel like hip hop is part of the blame for it?
No.
Why so? So
not to blame, no.
Okay. You elaborate?
Because hip hop is a byproduct of all of those things that you just mentioned.
Okay.
We're a reflection. If anything, we're a reflection of it. But to blame us for it, hell no.
Hip hop is a mirror. There's shooting high crime rate in a high crime rate city. They talking about it. Your girlfriend acting like Sexy Red. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, that's the hip hop mirror gonna be that. So, like Swords was saying, these things exist in the culture, but I don't think it's hip hop is responsible for it. It accentuates those things.
We got a comment somebody made. It says, yes, the cussing and violence from hip hop and rap is to blame.
That same person just commented and said, I like hip hop, but I don't like cursing. What the fuck?
No, that statement wins. That statement was the show.
I'm just saying, you know.
I can't with y'all. I cannot with y'all.
Fans are.
Again, hip hop is a mirror.
That hip hop is a mirror. That's
hip hop is a mirror.
Right. Oh my god.
He ain't do nothing but read
it. Look, when you go back and listen to The Message with the Furious 5, that That's one of the first hip hop songs, right?
Right.
And they talking about the violence and the drugs and the everything that's in the police brutality. So that's one of the first hip hop songs. So does the art imitate the life, or is life imitating the art? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Has crime stopped since that first hip hop song?
Exactly.
And that's what I was gonna say. You could hip hop could stop
hip hop
today.
ever began. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So they trying to blame they're trying to blame the crime on hip hop when actually hip hop was blaming the crime. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
So you said
what's happening.
Crime been around since the crime was around when you took over the country. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
That was the crime back then. You ain't said Al Capone and all that. Those gangsters around before black people. Before black people was free, the gangsters.
Billy the
Man,
Kid.
these people, quote unquote, forefathers was gangsters.
You know what I'm saying? So, I think a lot of time when people say, "Hey, this is the situation I'm in," and I'm speaking it to you, then they're saying, "Okay, you're glorifying the situation," but in actuality, they're documenting the situation. You know what I'm saying? So you trying to attack the music? Let's attack the situation. Let's try to make sure that don't exist.
Right.
And you can't rap about it. You know?
Right. Because if there's no crime, there's no negativity. What can you talk about? All people talk about is what they're experiencing anyway.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I was gonna say. Hip hop could stop. Hip hop could stop today, and people still gonna be dying. Dope still gonna be getting sold. Girls still gonna be ratchet and poop putts. Niggas still gonna be nothing.
Hey.
Still, you know what I'm saying? So all these conditions we'll still have, regardless.
The niggas that's killing and selling the dope can't even rap.
Keep it focused.
They can't even rap, so you can't blame it on that. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Hey man, we have to kick Moses off the podcast. Moses telling too much raw truth.
As soon as he said that about them posting that with WTF, it came up across my screen. Look at that.
Hey, man, I love rap black customer.
Whatever you got to do in the background is right on point. Like,
hey, shout out to Angie B. Angie B Productions. She got it on a lot, man. She got it on a lot. But the good thing is we got people watching from Cali, man. Cali watching, you know what I'm saying? So shout out. You know,
big love to Cali.
You know what I'm saying? So we gotta take a quick break, y'all. Time running out. Hey, y'all get refreshed. When we come back, we talking about the positive sides of the hip hop, the healing sides. You know what I'm saying? What makes hip hop so good? So we're gonna take this quick break. Y'all get refreshed, and we'll be right back with conversation with T-Horne, the Uncool Man.
Don't judge me until you know me. Don't underestimate me until you challenge me. And don't talk about me until you talk to me. Or better yet, mind your business and stop minding mine. Yeah, I'm the topic of conversation. Circles talk about me. Yeah, I'm in rotation. I'm the one they talk and then they gossip about. Now it's so hard for them to keep my name out their mouth. Oh. I'm the topic of conversation. Circles talk about me. Yeah, I'm in rotation. I'm the one they talk and then they gossip about. Now it's so hard for them to keep my name out their mouth. Oh.
Hey folks, well, I got one more testimony I want to share with you. Identity theft. Look, I know a lot of people have a lot of programs out there, but our program goes a lot further than most. See, most people think identity theft, they think of credit. Credit is the easiest thing you can solve. But you got to ask yourself is, what else are they not telling me? I'm going to tell you what they're not telling you. It's called criminal identity theft. We had a young lady who was going to apply for a college loan. She said, sir, when I was 18, I'm 19 now, I went to go apply for a loan. And they told me I had 2 cars, a house, and a boat in my name. And they told me they denied me. I had to get it fixed. She spent countless hours I don't know how much money she spent on an attorney, but had she had our services, she would have been notified immediately, right? That's on that side. Then you come talk about character and criminal. I know a gentleman that went to jail twice last year. Now he's thinking, hey, the cops are going to solve it. They're going to take care of it. It's going to be easy. Everything's going to be good to go. He thought he was just going down there for 3 hours. That means he spent 3 days. 3 days in jail for a crime he didn't commit while the cops decided to solve it. See, had he had our services, he would have been provided with a licensed private investigator. They would have had to sign a limited power of attorney. And then at that point, they would have went to work on his behalf where he wouldn't had to have dealt with that. And because he had the legal plan, the attorneys went and got his name cleared in a matter of 3 weeks, when it normally takes 2 years to clear up. I'm just sharing with you, our services makes a world of a difference. You don't have to feel vulnerable. And we're ranked number 1 by Forbes several years in a row. So if you're going to get something, you're going to spend your money, let's work with the best. With that being said, I appreciate y'all for listening to me.
Hey, what's good, man? It's your boy T-Horne. I'm that new breed. And see what I am? It's something the world has never seen. And something the fake Christian can only dream. I'm that new breed. Yeah. It's just y'all something new, not a stereotype. I'm that new breed. I'm rebuilt, remade, not fake. I'm that new breed. New breed, new breed, new breed, new breed, new breed. I'm that new breed. New breed, new breed, new breed, new breed, new breed. Descended from that old seed. New breed, new breed, new breed, new breed, new breed. I'm that new breed. New breed, new breed, new breed, new breed, new breed. I'm hyped out on that true seed. I wanna be new, wanna be repping the truth, wanna go hard in the booth. Wanna be sober with this, when the angels they see me, they stopping to give us a salute. Not worried about loot, full like a stomach with food, not half like wearing one boot. I hear you say, but you just be talking. I wanna be realer than you. Got a problem with your mind frame. Said a problem with your mind frame. Church lies, negativity, contradictions. You driving me insane. How you holy in the church, then Monday back in the world? You fake it, damn, these baby dolls, boy, you're nothing but a Barbie girl. Dang, pastor stealing money. Choir members funny. I ain't pointing fingers, but homie, I'm not a dummy. Then you sit around and judge me, acting like you above me. You can wear your Sunday's best, but your spirit's still ugly? What? Excuse me, won't follow your example. Nope. Don't want it, not even a sample. Nope. I'd rather be stepping high, being what God called me to be trampled. When these people see me, I want them to see God. I want them to see this new breed, not a fake, not a joke, a facade. New breed, new breed, new breed, new breed, new breed. I'm that new breed. New breed, new breed, new breed, new breed, new breed. Descended from that old seed. New breed, new breed, new breed, new breed, new breed. I'm that new breed. New breed, new breed, new breed, new breed, new breed. I'm hyped out on that true seed. Some Christians a joke, but I ain't laughing. Y'all putting on a show, but I ain't clapping.
Hey yo, what's a new breed though? Inquiring minds would like to know. Tell us what's the reason for your flow. Put us up on game, stop playing, bro.
A new breed is someone of God, showing real love, showing real care. Them people that really live in him, not fake like the weave in your girl's hair. You looking like, boy, don't go there. My spirit, man, he been here. Some of y'all just playing wrong like rich men getting welfare. Not gonna catch me half-stepping, nope. Selling out, nope. Living fake, nope. I'm no different on other days than I am on any given Sunday. This ain't no stereotype, no gimmick. Homeboy, this is my life. I ain't lukewarm, I'm super hot. I'm trying to be all the way right. Woo! Excuse me, won't follow your example. Don't want it, not even a sample. I'd rather be stepping high, being what God called me to be trampled. When these people see me, I want them to see God. I want them to see this new breed, not a fake, not a joke, a facade. New breed, new breed, new breed, new breed, new breed. I'm that new breed. New breed, new breed, new breed, new breed, new breed. Descended from that old seed. New breed, new breed, new breed. New breed. I'm that new breed. New breed. New breed. New breed. I'm hot that on that true seed. I'm that new breed.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go and get straight to it. My God is the best. His name is Yahweh. I advise you to check. Yeah. My God is certified, glorified. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Just give him your life. Yeah. And you'll know the truth. Yeah. My God is 100 proof. Yeah. He the truth. He 100 proof, yeah. He the truth. 100 proof, yeah. He the truth. Just give him your life, yeah. And you'll know the truth, yeah. My God is 100 proof. The God of Abraham and Isaac. And Jacob ain't nobody like him. He created everything in 6 days, and on the 7th he decided to take a rest. And yes, he flooded and cleansed the earth. He dried it up quick, he's real as it get it. That's why we be putting him first. He promised Abraham and blessed him with more seed than all the stars up in the sky. Why you think we stay confessing him? Elohim, and yes, he's Adonai. And his promise he kept, his body's united. Yeah, we gon' step, our God is almighty. We blew it, but he coming through, and just watch when he do it. Let's go and get straight to it. My God is the best. His name is Yahweh. I advise you to check, yeah. My God is certified, glorified. That's what I'ma do, yeah. Just give him your life, yeah. And you'll know the truth, yeah. My God is 100 proof, yeah. He the truth, he 100 proof, yeah. He the truth, 100 proof, yeah. He the truth. Just give him your life, yeah. And you'll know the truth, yeah. My God is 100 proof. Certifiable and undeniable, I know it cause he did it all for me. My mom's died and my pops died, but he wouldn't let darkness take hold of me. Just like when he parted the Red Sea, he showed me the way and I took that. Drunk the living water, now my flesh is slaughtered, and I'm telling you I will not look back. He gave his power to David, and the giant had to fall. He's the same God today, man, and he's waiting on your call. Big God, big things, never change. He the same, call his name, get you through it. He can prove it, nothing to it. My God is the truth, won't he do it? Let's go and get straight to it. My God is the best. His name is Yahweh. I advise you to check, yeah. My God is certified, glorified. That's what I'ma do. Just give him your life, yeah. And you'll know the truth, yeah. My God is 100 proof, yeah. He the truth. He 100 proof, yeah. He the truth, 100 proof, yeah. He the truth, yeah. Just give me your life, yeah. And you'll know the truth, yeah. My God is 100 proof, yeah. You know what we should do right here? God, come on. We should praise, worship, give him glory, praise, worship, give him glory, praise, worship, give him glory, give him glory, 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 glory. I should praise, worship, give him glory, praise, worship, give him glory, praise, worship, give him glory, give him glory, 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 glory. Let's go and get straight to it. My God is the best. His name is Yahweh. I advise you to check. My God is certified, glorified. That's what I'ma do. Just give me your life, yeah. And you know the truth. My God is 100 proof, yeah. He the truth. He 100 proof, yeah. He the truth. 100 proof, yeah. He the truth. Just give me your life, and you know the truth. My God is 100 proof.
Yo, what's up, man? It's T-Horne the Uncool, and we are back with Conversations with T-Horne the Uncool, man. Yo, this conversation, man. This conversation. Even with me being a hip hop artist and everything, this conversation is everything right now. I got some, like I said, some Duval hip hop royalty on the podcast right now, and the way we having this conversation, man, is free, is flowing, and it's just fruitful, free flowing and fruitful, and I love it, man. I love it, man. So, without further ado, let me bring my artist. I'm sorry, bring my guests back so we continue this conversation. Mo, what you looking at, bro? What you looking at? We just pull up, and you on the side looking like this. I'm like, what am I looking at?
And my girl in the background telling her to shut up. I'm getting back online.
That's his most superhero pose.
Right. Yeah. Well, it's funny. My wife, every time I do this podcast, my wife literally sits next to me while I do my podcast so she can watch what's going on. I have to tell her, like, babe, stop talking. Babe, put your incense out. Babe, turn the washing machine off. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's real, man, so I understand. But, yo, let's get back to the conversation. Glad to have y'all back, man. We talked about toxicity of hip-hop and everything, but now to my favorite part of this conversation we'll get to. Let's talk the healing parts, the positive parts, because as much negativity is thrown at hip-hop, the hip-hop community and hip-hop music and everything, I believe personally. Now, I'm just going to stand on facts, the unknown facts. There's a lot more positivity in hip-hop than people even realize. Can we agree on that?
True story.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because for me personally, Shot Speaks, what's up? How you doing, sweetie? So with me personally, I know for a fact, I hate to sound cliche like Lupe Fiasco, but hip hop personally saved my life. You know what I'm saying? It did, because even with me growing up in the church and being raised, in this Christian lifestyle, I still dealt with a lot of stuff, and a lot of times I didn't know how to express myself or to talk how to receive therapy, or even talk about the things that I was going through, the problems I have. But hip hop allowed me an outlet in order to speak them things. There are some things I will say in my music that I'll never say in a one-on-one conversation, because my music and my poetry, it's like a superpower to me. It keeps me free flowing to be able to say things I wouldn't normally say, that have the boldness I wouldn't normally have, you know what I'm saying? And be able to relate to people in a way that I couldn't relate to them before. You know what I'm saying? So I know there's a lot of positivity in hip hop. Before we get into the questions and stuff like that, if you guys want to get a little bit of insight on how hip hop has helped you and has it been positive, not only in your life, but how you see it being positive in the community. Mario, you want to start out, bro?
No, I'm gonna be last this time.
You want to be last? Okay, Russell Simmons, we'll let you go last. All right. Come on, Nate Swartz, come on, man, give me some insight. I know you can go in. Come on, bro.
It's just like you say. It was an outlet for me too. Hip hop halfway raised me. There was a lot of lessons that I first encountered, a lot of life lessons that I first encountered through a song before I actually experienced them in life. So I know that the influence that the music that it can have over somebody can definitely be great. There was a lot of things, a lot of jewels that was dropped in music that I didn't know, and a lot of terminology that was dropped that I had never heard before that made me want to go and do the knowledge to it. So I know there was a lot of teachable moments along the way. So it definitely saved my life too. It became my outlet. Life be lifing sometimes, just like it do for everybody. So hip hop became an escape for me. And just like you said, there's a lot of things that I would express in a song that I would never express in a conversation, or it's easier for me to express in a song before I can express them in a conversation. So I agree with you wholeheartedly there.
All right, Mo, what you got for me, bro? Well, for the viewers, I say.
Like I said, I'm not much of a hip hop artist, but as a hip hop consumer, it did a lot for me. I'm from the East Side, you know what I'm saying? I'm 21st in Phoenix, born and raised, and it's a lot of wild stuff going on.
East Side,
yeah. So, it's wild like that, but you know what I'm saying? I was one of them kids that you know, much as I was outside, I was inside listening to the radio. I was buying the new cassettes. I would save up my lunch money. And back then, like records was like $9.99. If you get them on the first week, you might get them for $7.99 if you catch them at Turtles at the right time. So I would save up my lunch money to buy a new album every week. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Me and Soaz had these conversations all the time, working with the kids, and we'd be like, "Yo, you was up on this back in the day. You was up on that one." And man, we exchange lyrics and songs. He tell me stuff to go home and listen to, and like the dude is real hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So what happens is you get these people with your same story. It's like it's all 2 degrees of separation where all these people think we ain't got nothing in common. And the thing we have in common is hip hop. You know what I'm saying? That music. Oh, shoot, let me.
Yeah. Wait. Now you got put on blast.
The thing we have in common.
Let me be PG real quick.
But no, look, that hip hop put so many people together. Like music is the one universal language. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
It don't matter where people come from. It really don't matter what color people is. Like that music is gonna be the thing that cures racism and all this bigotry and things. Because we can all get together and listen. You see how that boy? You see how the country boy just covered that Tracy Chapman song?
Yeah.
Tracy Chapman, a black lesbian folk singer, and this dude here, country redneck good old boy. You know what I'm saying? And everybody can relate to that song. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody coming together with that song. He filling up stadiums singing Tracy Chapman because music, bro. Music is that thing that it bridged the gap between everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely saved my life because I was a not so gangster growing up in a neighborhood full of gangsters. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the music kept me intact. It kept me out of the streets. It kept me knowing what's going on without even actually being in what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much my story.
All right, Ma. You got last up. What's up?
What was the question again?
So, dang.
Yeah,
So,
I don't want to act. I want to tell you the real.
Okay. So let me reiterate the question. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of forgot. I was listening.
Right.
Also involved in Soaz and Moses.
In what way did music save your life? I think that was.
There you go.
Okay. In many ways, music saved my life because hip hop, rap culture, it raised me literally. I lost both of my parents when I was 18 years old, and everything I basically done in concerns with hip hop music is so I can have a vice to live on their legacy, to keep their name alive, to keep what they made relevant. And that's how I'm doing it. You know, hip hop culture for me, like I have a twin sister, and she was raised in it just like me, and she has her own perception of it just like me, but we're broke off into 2 different people that do 2 totally different things, but we have a relative hip hop bond. We're twins though that are totally different though. You see what I'm saying? Hip hop culture can bring people together that don't even know anything about each other's culture, but instantly respect them because of that. You know what I'm saying? The music, the hip hop culture, how we dress, how we look, how we talk. You know what I'm saying? That's all hip hop culture. So if your grandma say something that sound hip hop, you like what? Like you like you it open you up. You be like, Where you get that from? How you know to say that? Because that's how much hip hop transcends generations and affects. It's really a tool that we haven't fully like been able to remap with technology yet. We ain't really figured out all that we can do with hip hop culture yet. Like we could do more than what we're doing with it, you know. And I always see that potential in it. So in that way, hip hop saved me from being bored with life. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always something new. It's always something to experience. It's always something to create. And inside of all them things, you can make them relevant to somebody else. Mm-hmm. So it not only saves my life, I see it help other people. I see that me doing it helps other people. And you know, I can continue to do that with a culture that I love. I just love doing it, but it has a positive impact on people around me, and I just wanted to keep doing that.
Okay. So I want to get D-Staff too, but real quick, D-Staff, you had a question pop up, and the question is breakdancing a part? Is breakdancing in the hip hop culture?
Absolutely,
so, absolutely,
yeah,
without a question, without a question. Y'all forgive me for my internet. It's beating on me, man. Y'all forgive me.
You hear? That's all that matters. But you hear? That's all that matters. So
that's like asking is rap in hip hop culture.
Hip hop culture, DJing,
graffiti, for the artists out there, all that stuff. Man.
So let me. They ain't really around like that no more. Where the beatboxers at these days?
So let me let y'all know this. Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
They can smoke crack now. They can't do that with their lips.
Oh man.
Let me let y'all have a little secret. And anybody who really know me from Duval, before T-Horne the Uncool was T-Horne the Uncool, and before I started rapping, doing everything, a lot of cats from Reebok High School know this cat named Turbo, because back in the day I used to be
why you couldn't get your own name though? Why you had to steal Turbo?
Bro, let me ask you this. So,
everybody
okay,
know Turbo and Ozone, man. You got
no. Let me put you up on game. I did that name wasn't. I didn't take that man's name. I know the legend of Turbo and Ozone. I watched.
They gave you the name.
Yeah, we was at school one day. We was at Reebok. It was Spirit Week, and they saw how I did.
That's some South stuff.
Yeah.
That look like something on TV. That's what you is.
Yeah. My bad, dude. I thought you named yourself. I was gonna be mad at you.
I was honored that they even compared me to the guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm never on his level, but you know.
We had a nigga in our school that used to get dance. He was a pretty nigga who could dance. We used to call him Genuine.
Yeah.
He ain't call himself
Genuine Oi. Genuine Oi. That was Genuine Oi.
Yeah, right.
But see, there's a cat, and I'm gonna shout him out. I don't know if y'all knew, I probably met him, but there's one dude, and I swear his pop locking, his dancing, his juking, all that stuff is so on point. Guy that I went to school with named Earl Nichols, that dude right there. Matter of fact, when Lou Duval was in Jacksonville, he had a whoop competition, and he won the whole whoop competition. He's known as the best whooper in Duval. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Earl Nichols.
Best whooper in Duval. Stop playing, man.
Yeah, everybody at the barbecue.
Y'all ain't got no culture like the out east. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be trying to steal out there. The whoop come from out east, man. You can't be better than the Stop all that Reebok talk, man.
Hey, I got some Northside niggas that are
Jackson.
We're not gonna do this side stuff.
Everybody know the two Jackson Duval rings and Reebok. Don't do that.
Oh God, we're not finna do this side stuff right now.
I'm just saying they already know what time it is. They always trying to steal something.
Hey, you already know every argument could be settled with a whoop contest. It'll be over with that.
Yeah, that's the whole man.
They don't want to set it up.
You bring squad, I bring my.
I'll put my money on Earl any day. I hope you watch this podcast one day so we can show y'all boys what you're working with. I'm telling you.
On the South, we had a nigga named Kefram. I went to school with a nigga named Kefram. He a barber now. Shout out to the homie Kef.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kef be taking off. So I put my money on my nigga Kef.
Tall skinny dude.
Nah, he ain't really skinny.
Oh, 'cause I know a dude. Hey, what's his brother name? I think about Slim. Hey, Robert or Richard. I
Oh,
don't
no,
remember.
you talking about Robert? Yeah, you talking about
Yeah. Yeah,
you
he a
talking
barber.
about Robert Washington?
Yeah,
He
he a
get down
barber.
with
I
it,
know
you
you
know what
talking
I'm saying?
about.
Yeah.
Oh, I know
Yeah,
you
yeah. If
talking
you
about
going, if
too.
you going.
I got to shout out
Shout out, man.
I got to shout out to Boris. I went to Lee High School with him. Y'all know him. With the long dread.
Okay, get them all
Boris
out here. See, but see, look at this. Look at this conversation. Look at this conversation, though. We are addressing the healing part, the culture of hip hop, and we got into breakdance and pop locking, art, graffiti, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? There's so much more than hip hop, just rap and lyrics and music. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop is a whole culture. And look how excited we getting about it. And nobody talking no killing, and nobody talking no drugs, and nobody talking degrading women. We just talking about, stuff that really elevates us as a people and our talents and stuff like that. And we excited about that junk. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing.
Whoop is the breakdancing of Jacksonville.
Come on.
Right.
Come on with it.
That's how we get down. And then we like our culture is different because see, a lot of the hip hop, you know what I'm saying, the up north hip hop, they have their culture. Don't get wrong, but we got our own. We got the Cool Running. We got the Jam Pony Express. You know what I'm saying? That's our Cool Hurt. That's our Africa Bombada. You know what I'm saying?
Come on. Got the Uncle Al's and Magic Mike's and all that.
We got our that's hip hop. That's Southern hip hop.
Real quick. Let me tell you this. Shout out real quick to DJ Dr. Doom, because he was actually going to be on this podcast tonight, but he's handling some personal things with his wife and stuff like that. So I just want to make sure I take time to give a shout out to DJ Dr. Doom and everything he's doing in the city.
You already know.
Dr. Doom, big love to Doom.
Even with his status,
and Kevin.
Even with his status in the city, you know what I'm saying? He was humble up like, hey man, I see you trying to do your thing, start your podcast, I do it for you. We had some personal issues and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So that's gonna give a shout out to that man real quick, you know what I'm saying? Shout him out. Good people.
Yeah, big shout out to Doom.
Yeah. Doom always been on it.
So with all that being said, you know what I'm saying? It's like the whole conversation, the whole feeling and change now. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of positive stuff with hip hop. Let me ask y'all this. Question for me. Who was the first hip hop artist to really make you feel like, okay, I really rocks with hip hop and this and that? And what's the reason why? For me, I know for a fact, I listen to a lot of rap in the day, but it's always, for me, always gonna be, I couldn't know I say it's always gonna be 3 Stacks with Outkast. That man right there really showed me that the creativity of wordplay, not only creativity of wordplay, but at the same time, y'all know T-Horne Uncool, not getting too careless what people think about how you dress, who you are, what you think. To me, when I first started getting into hip hop, to me, he exemplified that. Now I know some of y'all are a little older than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm the baby of the bunch, you know what I'm saying? So y'all got to other rappers and everything. But who do y'all feel like really inspired y'all when I first really got into hip hop and everything? Staff, I know you hopped on because internet is here from you first.
Okay. I say for me, it's so hard, man, because as an 80s baby, our parents used to play everything. So, when hip hop really came into play, it was part of the music. But like as far as straight up hip hop, I know I was looking towards pop when I first started taking music seriously. As far as I needed to hear that, I needed that for my playlist. It was Pac and Biggie for me all day, besides the beef. But that was the biggest inspiration because I could feel the positivity. And, when I was in rage, in the sports and everything, it was Pac and Biggie all day on my motion. I eventually gravitated to other sides of music like the East Coast. And, you had Hot Boys all day because I'm from the South. But, it was Pac and Big first for me, though.
Okay. What about you, Mo? What you got?
So, like a lot of people came into hip hop in their teenage years and they, you know what I'm saying, or in their preteens. I'm a baby of hip hop.
Okay.
Like, I got videos of me being 2 years old and 3 years old, rapping songs word for word. And my guy was LL Cool J.
Okay. I ain't mad at that. I rock with LL Cool J too. Like top 5. No top 5.
So once I got into LL, then I got into Cool Mo D. Because my name was already Mo. So I got into Cool Mo D. I got into Rakim. I got it. So I'm one of them babies. Now, I'm not old, I was a kid listening to them.
You just have more experience many years.
Yeah, but shoot, I'm a Giants fan. I was a Giants since Lawrence Taylor. I remember, you know what I'm saying? Like my child, I'm loyal to what I grew up with. You know what I'm saying? And LL was my guy. Now you got a little corny in the later days, but in my days, LL wasn't nothing to play with.
Hey, hold up. Now, don't talk about LL being corny, because I just got.
I mean, later in life, now you know we got corny, man.
But listen now, a lot of people, I do compare my rap style to LL, and I got the nickname called T-Horne the pop rapper. So don't do that. Don't do that. I'm the pop
corny. The music, the niggas say, paradise is very nice.
I know, in the water. I knew you was gonna go there.
I was gonna go there after paradise in the water. You want to get the head sprung? They call me.
I knew you was gonna go here, man.
Hey, you can't forget about them pink cookies in that plastic bag.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Crushed by buildings.
This is what I want y'all to do. Like as hip hop, really go back and listen to LL verse on Flavor in Your Ear. When the nigga was talking about, it come in like I don't know what he was talking about the whole song. He was putting there with Craig Mack, Biggie, Keith Murray, and all that. And he in there like, here shit, blue.
Yeah,
delicious. What are you talking about? What is
that nigga didn't want to do that shit, bro?
You the Barracuda. I'm here to bring the drama.
Yeah, I tongue kiss a piranha and I electrocute a barracuda. Like, what are you talking about, bro? You ain't it no more, LL.
Oh my god.
That was the end.
We gotta move on. This not gonna turn.
Man.
Somebody find the lotto.
During that time, though, LL done lived a few lives in hip hop.
Yeah, but he ain't never get away with that.
So he never.
You grow out of everything. Now, like I say, that's why I ain't battling no more. Once upon a time, I was that guy. But then, you know what I'm saying? As time go on, you know, 15 minutes of fame just dwindle down. So, right. But you know, with the poetry, I'm immortal in poetry. So that's why I can. Yeah, because it ain't got in the game. Like the game don't change over that much. You can keep your fan base, but like me and Soaz, we go talk to these kids all the time. Same name, NBA young boy,
Rod Wave,
they love Rod Wave.
Rod Wave like Tupac.
Yeah,
right. This generation,
yeah, they strong about that, definitely.
So
Who
else would they be listening to?
Who else they said? Juice WRLD, J Dot.
Yeah, I don't know
who
J Dot is.
Me neither. But I hear his name all the time.
All the drill rappers.
Yeah. Nate, so with that being said, what rapper inspired you, bro? What rapper got you into hip hop for real?
I'm with Moses. I'm from the same school as Moses. So for me, I think it was Run DMC.
Okay.
Initially. That was my introduction. But it's also convoluted. It's kind of split because with like what Mo said, by LL made me feel like I could rap. LL made me want to try rapping. I'm Bad. Yeah. I wrote my first rap song after I heard I'm Bad. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of split for me, but yeah, for me it was Run DMC. We were staying in Caravan, and my uncle came over with a Run DMC tape that he ain't never get back.
I got you on that. Well, you Ma. Now listen. Now y'all making me mad a little bit because I sit here and say Andre 3000. Y'all know these old rappers. Y'all don't do me like that. Y'all know when y'all was listening to hip hop, I was in church on some melodies from heaven. I got in the game a little late. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can't stop doing me like that. But Mom, let you go ahead and do your thing, bro. What artist inspired you, bro?
You talking about these two brothers right here? I fuck with them because my bad, but they're exquisite taste in music in general, and the name I'm gonna say, when I started thinking technically about rap, like and not just
I already know you for the say.
Not just a party type of thing or a vibe. I like it. It's that when I started thinking about technicalities in it, I would say LL, but my person that stands right beside him is Big Daddy Kane. Big Daddy Kane made me think about technicalities and the complexities of a rap flow.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
And so that's what made me really want to rap.
I thought you were gonna go with Rakim.
Yeah. But look, Big Daddy inspired all so many people, bro. Like
I'm with you, Marl.
Even Rakim. Like what I'm saying, you gotta really one day this man will be recognized for the person he is. And
we already recognize Kane, but let me tell you what happened with Kane. I can talk about it later. Let's get it. We're gonna get it.
Ain't no half stepping, bro. Ain't no half stepping, bro.
What, come on.
Go ahead and let it out.
Put it out now, Mo. Go ahead.
I'm saying Kane had the same trajectory, a worse trajectory as LL. What happened is, he went. See, sometimes when people try and get commercial, Kane started trying to appeal to the ladies and shit, and he got corny. Early.
You gotta understand,
like,
all rappers are doomed to corniness. If you become a popular rapper, you are doomed to corniness unless you stop. Look,
I'm not doomed to doing a photo spread with a box of chocolates in my lap, corny though.
Hey, so
you're not the type of rapper.
Respect.
Respect.
You said it right. You said it
on the episode of
That ain't gonna work with your marketing, Sword.
You said it exactly right.
That ain't gonna work with your marketing.
You said it exactly right.
I said, so you gangsta now. You was on the episode of Blippy one day. Watch the kid shows. Watch. You'll see.
You say what now?
In hip hop,
the kid shows with Blippy. I'm telling you, your body.
Marketing and selling shit, bruh. This was a pivotal time where niggas, those type of things happened. But
it was.
Kane is Kane. He still did what he did. He still was a seed that made all other rappers rapping different. All other rappers start rapping different.
I'm not taking away from his greatness. I'm talking about his trajectory.
Yeah.
Reason that we don't praise him like he should be praised, because we remember him doing Playboy and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then he came right back to the hardcore in the middle of the 90s.
He got corny for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And
Mo, I thought I saw you in the Playboy. You know what I'm saying?
Look. If you saw me in the Playboy, you seen me talking Playboy shit. You ain't see me switch up.
So that's gangster. Big Daddy Kane is gangster.
Crazy.
No, listen. You ain't see me being gangster, then jump on the Playboy. You saw me being player, then jumped on the Playboy. You see what I'm saying?
Time out. I know we having a great conversation, but look at the question.
Slid off
the audience wants to hear y'all freestyle. Somebody, a beat from the drop. Anybody want to fall into the freestyle audience?
Mar, you the fanatic.
You can't hear the beat. Beat come up. Y'all want the kitchen after to go first? I'll go first, start it out. All right.
Every session,
okay, you got it.
Operating on better vibes. Feelings off and feeling, trying to get up in the club tonight. Rushing up another mic. We gon' get it done tonight. We a long hair is short jaded. She don't take the time. I do because she mine. Maybe it's her lucky eyes. Don't do eyelashes, baby. That she got me hypnotized. And she feel a vibe, feeling like she in my tribe. She even tried to snatch the mic with the lyrics this time. Baby looking good, cuter than she ever should. And she rap better than dudes that say they rap good. Adapt the hood, holding down the space game. And she coming to the show, so I'm bringing my A game. Spray flame, baby, they call me the flamethrower. And I blow up the mic, sorta like a revolver. Oh, 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 oh. And I pass it the swords, then it'll be over.
Oh yeah, I didn't come prepared. Sorry.
That's a sword's lie.
Let me hop on though. Let me hop on. Here I go again, better than I ever been. Born to this world, now I'm saved, then I'm born again. Yo, since I quit sin, I be going in. Similar to DJ Khaled, cause with Christ, all I do is win. No losses, I won't lose. Since they be sleeping me, I won't snooze. Cause sometimes I goes off to the losing team, but wake up to minister, ain't got no time for foolish dreams. Lust, pride, and stress be getting in my way, but on Superman, how the Bible used to say today. And you know what? The world ways it was my kryptonite. You know me? I don't be with that stuff no more, alright? I'm T-Horne, I'm cool. Get to know the name. I'm here trying to rap, but I ain't about the fame. I'm just trying to spread this positive energy. And you know me, I'm about bringing people together, that synergy. Everybody else will hop on.
Knew you was a fanatic.
Yeah. We done? If we done, we done. That's it. What it is.
Okay.
Come on, let's do some poetry on it. You know what I'm saying? Mo, I know you can spit some poetry.
I was gonna freestyle, but I don't know how to freestyle, so y'all save me being exposed.
Yo, wow, man. But look at this what I'm talking about though. See,
it's hip hop, rap.
Right. There's such a negative stereotype. And then I'm not gonna lie, there are toxic sides of hip hop. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wish that hip hop wouldn't have these kids out here trying to, you know, carry drakes and kill each other, and you know, people always beefing with each other and stuff like that and everything, or the degrading of our women, or you know, the disrespect, you know what I'm saying, towards society and stuff like that. There are a lot of negative stuff that hip hop, I want to say, promotes, but it is influenced, you know what I'm saying, especially the rappers of today. But the conversation we just had. Go ahead.
One thing about that part though, one thing we got to do as elders is we have to stop being so judgmental on these young niggas. Because it's learned behavior. Everything is cyclical. Just like we with our fathers and our granddaddies, our fathers took it a level higher than what their fathers did. And we took it a level worse than what our fathers did, and so on and so forth. All this disrespect that we see is a product of things that they saw. They got it from us, bro. That's one thing that's always left out of the conversation and is left off the table. So if we're gonna be part of the problem, the least we could do is be part of the solution. Like we have to stand in the gap. We have to take some responsibility. So like you want to talk about the disrespecting of the dead and all that. Like we were shooting funerals up, flipping caskets, shooting people mama houses up, not giving people passes when they had their wife and their kids with them. Like they seen this from somewhere.
Yeah,
even when it comes to the music, like we taught him this. So the internet bugging didn't start just now. It started with YouTube in the mid 2000s. They wasn't even born then. A lot of them wasn't even born then. But they got video that they could go back and reference. When niggas is online videotaping themselves, talking shit and doing stupid shit.
So what would you say? What would you say we could do as elders to try to change the dynamic when it comes to hip hop and stuff like that, or the influence it has?
Be the example. For one, let them know that we coming from a place of love and we not judging them. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt and bumper stickers. But we speaking from the other side, because we the generation that was told we wasn't gonna make it past 18.
Right.
I'm not gonna tell you I'm not gonna drop how old I am, but I use it as my excuse for everything. I'm too old to be doing this. I'm too old to be doing that. And I done learned too much. So I got a responsibility to reach back, because people reach back and got me. and I wouldn't be here. I'm a product of it.
Mm.
So
So
who
they
would
got-
I be if I didn't pay it forward or pay it backward?
So they had a comment from Virginia. Somebody said we need to stop calling each other niggas. So I want to make a comment on that real quick, if y'all don't mind. I feel like there's a catch-22 to that, because I done heard. I mean, we already know the status quo and the stereotype on the word nigga. You know what I'm saying? It has roots back in slavery. But one thing I have learned in life is that you can take a word and you can change the meaning to make it from negative to positive. And now it's to the point now where, like, so as you say, with this generation, we judge this generation so hard because, you know, they take a lot of negative stuff and they play on it, so everything. But, you know, we went from nigger, I should say, nigger, degrading us as a people, to nigga is like, oh, that's my friend, that's my homeboy, that's my ally. You know what I'm saying? This and that and everything. So how y'all feel about the whole calling, and just make it quick because we run low on time. How y'all feel about the whole, do we need to stop calling each other niggas? Or
one thing we need to do is we need to study language. That's one positive thing about hip hop, is we can repurpose a meaning. Right. But if you study language, then nigga is a misnomer. The original word was negus. Negus means king.
That's
so the word was perverted. Look it up. Everything is Googleable. Look it up. It was repurposed and used against us. So that's one thing I say.
But you just say that need to be said.
If we're gonna be judgmental about certain things, we need to first know what point of reference we're speaking from, and second is crack a book.
Our one kryptonite. We don't ever want to read nothing.
They didn't already hear too much from us.
It's all right there.
That's crazy. That you put some knowledge on me just now, Nate, with that one.
Negus. It comes from Egypt. Kemet.
You know what? That's funny because I met a guy and his name was Negus. And he was spelled the same way. And it's funny because he told me that same thing years ago. I asked him, like, do people call you nigga a lot? And he was like, yeah, man, but people don't know the true meaning. My name means this. I'm a king and stuff like that. And he said the same thing. It came from tell something. So that's definitely facts. And he
said, they know. We don't know. And they use it against us. But we in the age of knowing now. They say it's the age of Aquarius, so everything is searchable now.
But
you said age of Aquarius. Look at my wife real quick. She had Aquarius. She raising her glass to the Aquariuses and stuff like that on the side.
Even that term, just shows that they knew.
So, guys, real quick, I'm rounding up to the last 10 minutes of the show. And it's like, I like that we end on this topic because this proves a point that, you know, even the negativity of the hip hop culture, it doubles back to the point it becomes a positive, to the point where we come to the conversation where we're talking about, you know, the toxicity of hip hop. And now we at the end of it talking about we need to read more, we need to study more. We talk about study language. I know for me, English was my favorite subject in school. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm able to study wordplay and how to talk to people and stuff like that. And it plays a lot into how I do hip hop and stuff right now. But I say this, even though the stereotype is negative, there's a lot of hidden gems in hip hop. There's a lot of positivity. There's a lot of gold in hip hop that people refuse to see because they're not taking the time to understand it, not taking time to study it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad we came to that, you know, came to that conclusion and everything. But real quick, it was the last 10 minutes of the show. Everybody just, you know, take time to give the viewers your content information, tell us about your music, your events, and things you're doing and stuff like that and everything. So you want to go first? Did you end us in that great information you just gave us?
Again, my name is Swords on most social media, Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, SWORDZ904. I'm known for music. I have a few projects that are available online. One being the Lost Tapes. This is a compilation of a few classics that I'm known for. The next is a project called American God that's full of a bunch of sonic social issues. Real heavy, but a lot of dope shit on there. As well as a few films that are online. You can watch. There's a comedy that we shot here in the city called Hey Stupid. and a gangster film that we shot in 2014 called Twisted. That's still doing numbers as we speak. And both of them you can watch on Tubi. And I'm working on a new film right now, as well as I may or may not have another project that's already mixed and mastered, ready to go. So we'll see how that goes.
Good stuff. Mo, give us some information on where we can find you, any events or any poetry events and all stuff you got going on. Just let us know what they got. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm on Facebook. It's Moses West. I ain't been doing a lot of events lately. I've been taking a little step back, but I'm gonna pop out real soon. Next month is my birthday. I'm gonna be 40 again, and yeah. So I'm gonna do something fly for the birthday. It's May 25th, May 26th. I'm gonna do both of those dates. So follow me on Facebook at Moses West. You follow me on Instagram at, it's a Christian program. I ain't gonna tell you how to follow me on Instagram. But I got some dope stuff coming up. We got the erotic paint and sip, and then we also got what we call the GAPS show. GAPS is an acronym. It's called Good Poetry Show.
Okay.
We bring the top poets from around the country. We only bring like 2 of them. We just let them rock out all night long. You know what I'm saying? So they can give you damn near the whole catalog. And you know what I'm saying? We feed the people. It's a lot of fun. So make sure you come check it out. If you into the arts, see, a lot of people say, you know what I'm saying, they looking for that kind of stuff. And then when they find out where it is, then they don't support it. So it disappear. Like they be mad at it, but you know, we need y'all to come through and support the arts here in the city. You know.
Thank you for saying that too. That's a big thing. I say that all the time. You know, we need the support. You know, so we're trying to put people complain about not having that positive energy, but if people trying to put it out there, y'all don't support them. So make sure y'all support all these people here. Staff, want to go ahead and get your information, boss?
Yeah, for sure. You can follow me at Team Red Room all the way across the board. You know, we're an artist development company, and we're continuously working. Man, we always behind the scenes. You see that little T-R, man, that's work from us, man. It's a whole plethora of producers, and we work from vocalists. And if you need any services, anybody, you holler at us, man. It's all about the great music.
That's what's up. What's up? And Ma, I'll go ahead and sum it up and sum everything up, boss man.
Damn, Maul Jones. Every first Wednesday, we are downtown at the Jacksonville Art Walk. The Lyricist Live, 13 years of open mic cypher downtown Jacksonville. No cursing, no violence. That's going on in May. It's the Mother May I edition. So I invite kids that, you know, you might have kids that are into rap or poetry. I let them have their time to shine. I give them the mic. I have an album dropping on May 21st called Endless Summer with Medium from the Justice League. It's just a summertime hip-hop vibe. You know, it's been a while since I've dropped something, but it became real easy to do. So I did it. I'm performing downtown on May 20th, James Weldon Johnson Park. I wrote a poem that talks about Jacksonville's Juneteenth, and I'll be reciting that downtown. So I'm doing a lot of rap projects, street projects, book projects. Got a Shakespeare book coming out. And I just try to stay busy and, you know, be blessed.
Hey, speaking on Lyricist Live and doing something with the kids, real quick shout out to talking about hip hop. My son Tyler, he's not, his brother ain't my son, but you know what I'm saying, at the same time, he a son to me because he related to my son. You feel me? Yeah. So shout out to Manny who be out of Lyricist Live rapping.
Yeah, money making Manny.
Yeah, Manny making Manny.
Yeah. Manny be out there doing our announcements, yo.
Yeah, man. That's my son. That's my son's brother. That's my dude right there.
Right, you know shouts out to Rashana. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, baby mama right there. Sure enough. But with that being said, staff, shut up. Don't do that, staff. I see you over there. With that being said, also news. A couple days ago, T-Horne finally released my mixtape. After all these years sitting on music and stuff like that, if you go on YouTube, look up T-Horne, H-O-R-E, the Uncool. That's D-A, not T-H-E. T-Horne, the Uncool. I released a New Breed mixtape, you know what I'm saying, sitting in music for a while and working on my new project. So on Speakable, that's really gonna hit home. So y'all check that out. Watch me on YouTube. You know, follow Conversations with T-Horne Uncool on Facebook. Follow T-Horne Uncool on Facebook, and follow these guys in their events and the stuff they're doing.
And look, I forgot that I didn't mention this, but I think I shared it in the chat stream. There's a hyperlink for the album that's coming out on 21st. It'll go into your playlist and let you know about, when the music drops. So yeah, share that hyperlink out for me, man. I'm trying to get in the algorithms.
Got you. Is that what I shared today on my Facebook page for you?
Yes.
Okay. So if you need that, if you go the information, you can catch it on my page too. I just shared it today. So look out for it and everything. Quick question before we get off. Anybody single? I'm from Chicago and looking.
What you looking like?
Right. Hey, these men that gave y'all the contact information, look them up on there, man. Don't be trying to come on here. This ain't matchmaking with T-Horne. Oh, yeah, my wife on the sideline saying, except for me, I'm off limits. Don't come in my inbox. Go in their inbox. Don't come in mine.
Get that man in trouble.
Right. Hey, man, with that, this was a great show, man. I appreciate y'all boys coming and giving y'all insights on hip-hop, the negative stuff, the positive stuff. But the main thing, just turning around, giving y'all experiences, giving y'all opinions, and turning this thing to a whole positive thing. I think the common consensus here is that hip-hop ain't toxic. Hip-hop is healing. Hip-hop is positive. It's all about how you take it in. But even if you're taking the toxicity of it, there's still some healing and positivity in it. Can we agree on that?
There you go.
Definitely.
There you go.
Hip-hop, healing, and toxic. Yeah.
Hey,
we're gonna. It's all of that. It's
listen. I just want to say,
it's all encompassing.
You right, and I just want to say before we go, man, this man Swords right here, and this brother Moses West. I've been doing this thing in this city for so many years with these brothers, man, and I respect them to the utmost. And I'm so glad you got me on a podcast with these two right here. It's easy to have a conversation because we never gonna agree. You know how you heard with Moshe. Boy, we gonna do it in fashion. We gonna do it in fashion and style. You know what I'm saying? And that's what really hip hop is all about. You know what I'm saying? I love my brothers, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all have a good night, man, and it was good stuff talking to seeing y'all for real.
I'm gonna catch you with all y'all boys now. I'll see you in the next artwork, my boy. For real. So with that being said, y'all, this has been Conversation with T-Horne the Uncool. Thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all got some positive insight. And with that said, be blessed, be uncool.
Don't judge me until you know me. Don't underestimate me until you challenge me. And don't talk about me until you talk to me. Or better yet, mind your business and stop minding mine. Yeah, I'm the topic of conversation. Circles talk about me. Yeah, I'm in rotation. I'm the one they talk and then they gossip about. Now it's so hard for them to keep my name out their mouth. Oh. I'm the topic of conversation. Circles talk about me. Yeah, I'm in rotation. I'm the one they talk and then they gossip about. Now it's so hard for them to keep my name out their mouth. Oh. My name coming out must taste good as you keep it in your mouth. Got something must for you if it go down south. I'm just playing. What the heck you talking about, huh? Why you worry about who I wanna date, huh? Why on the main course on your plate, huh? Why everything concerning me gotta turn to be argument or debate, huh? Is he a Christian religion? Has he forsaken? He just was dating her. How many women he dating? Had another kid? That nigga don't know when to stop. I heard he smoking, getting high. Boy, man fell from the top. See what I learned. This your concern. It's all about me. Y'all gossiping made me look at y'all like female dolls in heat. But let's make something concrete. I'm seasoned, yes indeed. Y'all must like the recipe, cause y'all all on my meat. Yeah, I'm the topic of conversation. Circles talk about me. Yeah, I'm in rotation. I'm the one they talking, then they gossip about. Now it's so hard for them to keep my name out their mouth. Oh, I'm the topic of conversation. Circles talk about me. Yeah, I'm in rotation. I'm the one they talking, then they gossip about. Now it's so hard for them to keep my name out their mouth. Oh, haters try to diss me, they love me, but they dismiss me. Play hard, but acting sissy. They lies be so convincing, and exes get jealous quickly. They won't admit that they miss me. They hate that I moved on, so use my children against me just to keep up the top. People peep on my wall, just to keep tabs on my flaws, just to keep me afar. Doing everything they ask me, but that ain't enough. I'm on everybody's tongue, and everybody on my jump. His rap career won't take off. That nigga ain't hard, he really soft. Try to see his page, but I'm blocked. He was living for Jesus, then he stopped. He get girls just to knock him off. He lies, the truth ain't what he taught. I be so close to popping off, but then I realize I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm the topic of conversation. Circles talk about me. Yeah, I'm in rotation. I'm the one they talking, then they gossip about. Now it's so hard for them to keep my name out their mouth. Oh, I'm the topic of conversation. Circles talk about me. Yeah, I'm in rotation. I'm the one they talking, then they gossip about. Now it's so hard for them to keep my name out their mouth. Oh, my whole life I lived it based off of other people's opinions. They judge what I do, what I say, how I think, and I judge my whole life based off their interpretations. But now I got to the point where I realize my life is my own, and I'm the only one that can live it. So, if you got an opinion, keep it to yourself. I'ma live how I see fit. I'm the topic of conversations. Yeah, I'm in rotation. Gossip about, keep my name out their mouth. Oh.